What's going on, guys? This is Miasin. So we just got a few new cards announced for Photon Hypernova as well as TCG exclusives for Darkwing Blast. So let's get right into it. But obviously, before we start, friendly reminder to like and subscribe. What's going on with my eye? I'm going blind. Anyways, the first card is Valiance of the Wireframe Abyss Arctis 7 WT. Anyways, level 12 Earth Fairy Fusion Pendulum Effect. 3k, Pendulum Scale of 12. You can only use the Pendulum Effect of this card's name once per turn. You can activate one of these effects. So either special summon this card to your main monster zone in its same column, or move one monster in your main monster zone to an adjacent horizontal monster zone. So basically, every single Valiant monsters, they're basically like shifty boys. They move! Anyways, monster effect 2 level 5 or higher Valiance monsters. This face down card in the extra deck must first be special summoned by tributing the above cards. You can only use each effect of this card's name once per turn. Quick effect, you can switch the locations of 2 monsters in your main monster zone, or 2 monsters in your opponent's main monster zone. What the hell? If a card or cards in the monster zones moves to another monster zones, you can destroy one card on the field. But that is a once per turn effect, so it's kind of bait. Obviously, it's an interruption because the first effect triggers the second one, but really underwhelming for the fact that you need 2 level 5 or higher Valiant monsters to summon this. Anyways, the next card is a card that I think a lot of Plunder Patrol player are going to be ridiculously happy with, and it's finally the Earth monster that everybody has been waiting for. Plunder Patrol Ship Yord. Fiend Synchro Pendulum Effect level 8. They always have to be pendulums, right? It's the best cards out there, man. Hilarious. Level 8, 15, 3k big booty. Pendulum Effect, you can only use the Pendulum Effect of this card's name once per turn. You can declare one attribute, return this card to the extra deck, and if you do special summon one Plunder Patrol token, level 4 Fiend, 0 attack, 0 defense with that attribute to each field in defense position. So from here on out, regardless of what deck your opponent is playing, you always know for a fact that you can get the Plunder Patrol that you want. So that's actually really, really interesting because you get to decide the attribute. So even if your opponent doesn't play a single dark monster, you can still summon the Moark, the rank 4 Xyz. That's actually, it's probably one of the best ones, if not the best. So yeah, very, very good card. Now the monster effect. So it's generic to make. You can only use the first and second effect, second monster effect of this card's name once per turn. Yeah, okay, it's worded differently because it's also a pendulum card. If your opponent special summons a monsters, you can add 1 Plunder Patrol card. Wow, any of them from your deck to your hand. Then, if this card is equipped with a Plunder Patrol card, which will always be the case if you're summoning this with the Link monster, you can special summon 1 Plunder Patrol monster from your deck and doesn't negate the effect. That's actually ridiculously broken. This is one hell of a good card. Like, very, very, very good. Very good. You can target 1 Plunder Patrol card in your grave, add it to your hand, and if you do place this card in your pendulum zone, which is also not too bad because you're doing that, you're recycling back, let's say, the bird, which recycles back another card, and then in the pendulum zone, you summon your token, you give a token to your opponent that is any attribute, and then you can make the link or the Xyz because you... Oh my god, this is free real estate. This card is really good. This is insane. And it's the Earth attribute, so if you get like Ghostbeld or Pancratops or Fenrir or whatever, they're always Earth, so you know that you're going to be able to make this very easily. And again, it's a card that gets you a lot on your opponent's turn, or on your own turn, in theory. Very fantastic card, very happy with that. Alright, now we got the goatee monsters. They're supposed to be pronounced fish, but I don't care, I'm gonna call them goatee. Alright, the first one is Ixip Omen of the Goatee, level 4 water fish, 1500 attack and 0 defense. If a fish monsters becomes banished except during the damage step, you can special summon this card from your hand. Yeah, alright. During the standby phase of the next turn after this card was banished, you can target one of your Goatee traps that is banished on your grave. Set that target, you can only use each effect of Ixip Omen of Goatee once per turn. Absolute crap, nothing positive about this card. It's not a searcher, it does nothing. Snowpeel Shadow of the Goatee, level 6 water fish during the main phase. Quick effect, you can banish 2 fish monsters from your hand and or graveyard. Special summon this card from your hand. It would have been nice if it summoned itself from the hand or grave, and then banish it when it leaves the field or something. Anyways, if this card is special summoned, you can target 1 face-up card on the field. Banish it will leaves the field. Not even just banish it will leaves the field. That's total trash. If this card becomes banished, you can banish 1 fish monster from your grave. Add this card to your hand. Yeah, pretty trash, and you can only use each effect once per turn. Yeah, don't know, man. This is level 6, level 4. It's so bad, man. Zap Ruby of the Goatee, level 2 water fish tuner, effect 0 attack, 1000 defense. You can banish this card from your hand and target 1 fish monster in your grave, banish it. Oh my god, still no searcher, the deck is so bad. During your opponent's turn while this card is banished, you can special summon it. If this card is special summoned, you can, except during the damage step, immediately after this effect resolves, synchro summon 1 fish synchro monster using this card you control. You can only use each effect of blah 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 once per turn. Absolute trash, exactly like the other ones. Arion Post Serpent of the Goatee, level 6 Water Fish Synchro effect. 2100 attack, 0 defense, generic. If this card is Synchro summoned, you can banish one level 6 or lower monster from your deck. Fish monster. Alright, so not bad actually. This is not a trash effect at all. If this card is sent to the graveyard as a Synchro Material, you can target one fish monster in your grave. Banish that target, then you can add one fish monster with an equal level or lower level from your deck to your hand, which is also pretty good. You can only use each effect of this card's name once per turn. Alright, so at least the Synchro monster is good because I'm like so underwhelmed like with these cards. They're so shit for what they were supposed to do. The deck still has like no ways to like actually get your stuff going. It's always like, oh, if you already have cards in your grave, you can banish them and then next standby they come back. What about searching from your deck to your hand or doing something with like your deck? This card finally does that, and that's what I really, really like about it. It's basically a Gold Sark and also a Searcher. So very, very nice. And also banishes a fish from the grave, which you'll always have one if you're Synchro summoning this card. So very cool. Alright, the next one is Glim Spear of the Goatee. Level 8 Water Fish, 1 Fish Tuner and 1 non-tuner monsters. At the start of the damage step, if this card battles an opponent's monster, you can banish that opponent's monster. It's kind of like a Alive Justice Catastor, but a little better, obviously. During your opponent's standby phase, you can banish this card. Then, if all the monsters used as a material for this card Synchro Summon are in your grave, you can special summon all of them, but banish them when they leave the field. This also has potential, actually, because, well, first of all, banish them when they leave the field is almost a positive thing. So that's actually really interesting, but yeah, being able to, I don't know, revive back like your Synchros if you're using one of them and like a level 2 tuner, not too bad at all. You can like trigger that effect again and stuff like that. You get a lot of recursion, so this card's not too bad, but it's not anything like extraordinary. Like, it's not insane. It's not broken. I want to say this is, like, the best card so far. Yeah. Anyways, Goatee Cosmos. Normal trap card. Apply these effects in sequence based on the number of banished fish monsters. 1+, your fish monsters cannot be destroyed by battle this turn. Trash. 4+, the activation and effect of fish monsters effect activated on your field cannot be negated this turn. Also trash. 8+, special summon 1 fish synchro monster from your extra deck. This could have been the effect for, like, 3+. Not even 8+. So yeah, this effect, this card has 0 potential, will never be played, absolute garbage. Now we have Goatee Fury, Continuous Trap. You can target 1 fish monster you control, and 1 monster your opponent controls, banish both monsters until your next standby phase. They should have been like permanent, but yeah. If a fish monster is a special summon to your field while any card is banished, you can banish this card from your grave, or face up spell and trap zone all fish monsters you currently control. Gain 100 attack for each currently. What the hell? You can only use... That is so shit. Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me. This is garbage. Yeah, very disappointing. Anyways, the final card, because this is like a bunch of cards that we already knew about, you know, the ninja monsters and the ninja spells and traps. Nothing too, nothing too great, but this card is brand new. It's a TCG exclusive. Destructive Daruma Karma Cannon normal trap card. Change as many monsters on the field as possible to face down defense position. Then, so first effect has to apply for that effect to apply. So you cannot legally activate this card if not a single monster can go face down. If either player controls a face-up monster or monsters, they must send all face-up monsters they control to the graveyard. There are a bunch of things that are noteworthy about this card, but this one might be the most interesting. So this is a very similar to Evenly Matched. It's not like the trap card makes your opponent send all monsters, or like makes your opponent like banish, or rather banishes cards. It's like the player takes the cards and send them to the grave. So I think you guessed it already. This card takes care of the arrival Cerberus at Ignister. It is the first trap card, I believe, in the history of Yu-Gi-Oh! To do that. Well, Evenly does it too, but your opponent will never banish the arrival Cerberus with Evenly, so, you know, it doesn't really work. Yeah, this card is so incredibly interesting. Your opponent could have 5 towers, and you make your opponent lose every single one of them, and it's not a destructive card. It's not, doesn't target, it's not once per turn. I'm gonna make a full video dedicated just on this card. Full video, it's gonna be like another 3-minute long video, but yeah, ridiculously interesting. So interesting, man. I can talk about this card for days. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. Let me know your thoughts about these new cards in the comment section below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys very soon. Peace.